Hey everyone, this is Patrick with SFMF Fishing, and today I have given 6 cents another shot at getting the tailored slightly muddy to muddy waters tailored bag another shot. I talked to them and they personally said they feel they've worked out all the glitches. Let's find out. First, let me show you what I order when I am ordering for myself only. Okay. We got some really cool swim baits. This is the Bluegill Magic, the Flush 5.2, and let me open this up for you. Show you one. Here we go. And it's got the little slot for the hook. Okay, they recommend a 5/0 hook, which 6 cents does make a great hook. And right up here on the dorsal fin, a little slot here too, so you can make it truly weedless if you want to swim it as a regular swim bait and not use it as a trailer. I'm going to use it as a regular swim bait, and but if you look at the color, okay, this is what I'm looking for when I am looking for a muddy water bait. I ordered 2 of those, and when I'm looking at stained water or slightly muddy, I'm not looking for any white at all. I'm looking for a lighter color of what I might see in muddy water. And so with the Flush, I went with a Sunfish juice, and I'll show you the color of that. So for me, this is a stained water, and this would be muddy water. So that is what I expect when I am thinking stained, slightly muddy to muddy. Okay, I ordered 2 of those yellowish ones. I love this color. I ordered 5 of the 4.4s. This is the grass candy 6 cent swim bait. These are all actually in their bargain bin. I don't know why, because this color kills. This is an awesome color. So I got 5 of the 4.4s, which is the biggest swim bait, soft plastic swim bait they make. And this will go on a shaky head or even a large trailer. And I also, same color, 5 of the 3.8s. These I mainly use as trailers. Same color, the grass candy. And because I like to change out skirts, I sharpen the hooks on things. Fish start eating skirts and stuff like that. I like to change them out. And sometimes I like to, if I have a bait, I don't like the skirt color, but I like the bait, I'll change the skirt. And I got 2 packages of 5 Bluegill juice skirts, 5-inch skirts. Always good to have. I don't know if you can tell the theme of colors, but I kind of know what I like or what my fish like. And another awesome color, I bought 2 of these 3.8 gill dusts. These are for really muddy water. These are great. Good trailers. And for stained waters or waters that have the pumpkin seeds in it, I got the 3.3 or 3.2 Swimbait for my Z-Man sling blades, bluegill sling blades. So all of a sudden I turn it from a bluegill into a pumpkin seed, and that rocks. So if your waters have pumpkin seed, use the bluegill Z-Man spinner with the gold blades, and use the baby bluegill, the orange and greenish top, as a trailer, and all of a sudden you have a pumpkin seed color bladed bait. And I bought two 6 cents Vega Frogs, colored black, and I'll open one up. I'm definitely going to use one of these next week. I'm taking the entire week off to go fishing, and so these right here, these baits are going in my bags to use, and it's awesome that you don't have to trim at all. I did notice also is that the hooks do sit slightly up. I don't have to bend them. They're already there, and they're super sticky. I mean, you run without pushing your fingers across there. You don't. But if you give it slightest push, that just squeezes right down. And the cup is just wicked. It's a sleek body. I always go with black, because when a fish is looking up to trying to look at a silhouette, best silhouette color, black. So there you go. I bought two of those. And so let's see if 6 cents got it right. See if they fixed the problem. It is a big bag. I mean, this is a bigger bag than usual. Usually the sacks are smaller. That's kind of cool. Great for gifts. I give a lot of fishing gifts, so we'll start with the soft plastics. We got the prawn green pumpkin 4.2s. I've personally bought these. These are great baits. And here we go. This is what they are, 4.2 inches. Great for jig head trailers. And just remember, okay, to get maximum movement out of your baits, you want to undo that. That's just the mold from the making the mold, making the soft plastic. This is a bit of a lighter green pumpkin, but it will work in muddy waters. Definitely, this is a perfect stained watercolor. Excited to see how it works. In where I'm going Monday is going to be a new lake I never fished, and those are definitely coming with me. Gonna put it on a punching rig and see what happens. Next, as a trailer, 3.3 stroker craw, the watermelon candy. These are 3.3 inches. It's a craw. This is more of a trailer or finesse Texas rigging. There you go. There's nothing you need to really take off or apart from just the tips like this, gently, and that way you'll get full movement of the appendages up front. There you go. So this is a good trailer, or you want to finesse your swim bait, a smaller jig head, or a small Texas rig, a light-weighted Texas rig. Perfect. So one more soft plastic I know of, and if you Wacky Rig, this is, and that's a good muddy water bait right there. And this is a good muddy water bait too. And this is the June Bug Red. It's red because there's red fleck in there, but the way this bait is shaped and everything for the water to move around it when it's going through the water is awesome. So Wacky Rig all day in muddy waters, you can't go wrong. So far, batting 3 for 3. Next, we'll go with the terminal. Yeah, we have a 5-piece 4/0 EWGs, extra wide gaps. Like I said, their hooks are awesome. I would use this on the 3.3, only because I know monster bass would definitely devour that. There you go, an EWG 4/0, very sharp, wicked nice hooks. I have a lot of the hooks I do use are 6 cents hooks, so yeah, happy about these. Next is a swim bait, and this is Divine Hybrid, 1/2 ounce. That's good. Green Mutant. It's a brown watermelon green. Really nice. And you see the way the head is made. Okay, you see the rippling on the head. That disperses water, and that will help the trailer on the back to go like that. Like the craws right here, you would use that on this. Those would be perfect for this. Next, see, when I think stained water, slightly muddy water, I don't think of anything with white. Okay, that's why I'm not too keen on the Speed Glide. They could have done a different color. They could have done a Rayburn purple or something. Definitely not this color. This is more of a clear water color, or slightly clear, not slightly muddy, which is two different animals. I can actually use a slightly muddy and a slightly clear, but it's hard to work a slightly clear in a slightly muddy, if that makes any sense. But the Speed Glide is an alright bait. It's 7/8 of an ounce. You know what? I'll probably put this in my Veterans tackle box because I will never use that. Not in a million years. But they put that in there because they wanted to slightly muddy it, I guess. But that's slightly clear, not slightly muddy. This, in the Glide 100, I'm sorry, is 100 millimeters. And the color is 4K Shad. And the next is the Cloud 9, dives 4 to 8 feet. And this is the Shad Truce. This is not a color I would use around here, because it's shad, but too much white on it. This is a slightly clear bait, not a slightly muddy bait. Like I said, two different animals. But the Cloud 9, I own a lot of different Cloud 9s, and they're a great bait. I do throw them. but that particular color, not really. I'll probably put that in my veterans tackle box because I'll never use it. Now, two other baits that come in are, I think they put this in here as a muddy bait, and this is a grass sunfish. I call this a slightly muddy. Okay, this is actually a slightly muddy bait. It's bright, but it's also dark. It's good bait, the Quake 70s. You can hear bit of a tingy rattle, but it's got a rattle. That'll do good. I'll probably tie that on for next week. Now the last bait is a muddy bait, and this is awesome. I'm going to pull this out of the box. This is getting tied on definitely for next week. I can't wait to use it. This is the Axis 2.0, and unlike conventional baits, this has got a pivoting blade. This dives 2 to 5 feet. Definitely muddy water, so it look like a giant bug going through the water. You can probably use this in slightly muddy water, but definitely a muddy water. And with this action, it'll be an action that fish have never seen before. I'm excited to throw this. I can't wait to throw it. Good job in not giving me something that is shad and not going to work in muddy waters. Perfect bait. And they're not even going to see the blade. It is a black chrome. Everything on it is black. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. This is definitely getting tied on. This is probably going to be the first. I'm going to use this as a search bait come Monday in the new lake I go to. So we'll find out. It's but that's it. All in all, except for the two with white in it, it was a good bag. I think they misconstrued slightly clear and slightly muddy. Again,